What if I told you that everything you think you know about motion, time, and reality is a lie? Welcome to the jaw-dropping world of Zeno's philosophy. Imagine this. You're running a race, but no matter how fast you go, you never reach the finish line. Or picture an arrow flying through the air, yet somehow it's frozen, never moving at all. Sounds impossible, right? Well, welcome to the wild, brain-bending world of Zeno's philosophy. These ancient paradoxes have stumped thinkers for over 2,000 years, and today, they're about to blow your mind. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll question everything you know about reality. Hit that like button if you're ready to dive in, and let's get started. So, who was this guy Zeno? Zeno of Elea wasn't just some dusty old philosopher from 490 BC. He was a master troll of logic, a guy who looked at the world and said, "Hold up, what if everything we see is an illusion?" He was part of the ancient Greek squad, mentored by a philosopher named Parmenides, who believed reality is one big unchanging blob. But Zeno, he took it up a notch. He didn't write boring essays, he dropped paradoxes like bombs, daring anyone to prove him wrong. And guess what? Thousands of years later, we're still scratching our heads. Want to know the craziest part? His ideas aren't just old-school brain teasers. They connect to modern science, math, and even the movies you love. Keep watching, because we're about to unpack his top 3 paradoxes that'll leave you hooked. Let's start with Zeno's first big hit, the Dichotomy Paradox. Picture this. You're walking to your fridge to grab a snack. Easy, right? Not according to Zeno. He says before you can get there, you have to walk half the distance, then half of that distance, then half of that, and so on, forever. Sounds simple, but here's the kicker. If you keep dividing the space into smaller and smaller halves, you'd need infinite steps to move even an inch. So how do you ever get anywhere? Are we all secretly stuck in place, trapped by math? Scientists today call this infinite divisibility, and it's tied to calculus. Yeah, the stuff you hated in school. But don't click away yet. This gets weirder. Up next, a paradox so wild it'll make you rethink time itself. Now let's talk about Zeno's most famous paradox, Achilles and the tortoise. Imagine Achilles, this super-fast Greek hero, racing against a slowpoke tortoise. The tortoise gets a head start, say 10 meters. By the time Achilles runs those 10 meters, the tortoise has crawled a tiny bit ahead, maybe 1 meter. Achilles sprints that 1 meter, but the tortoise moves a little more, 0.1 meters. This keeps going, forever shrinking but never hitting zero. Zeno's point? Achilles never catches up. Wait, what? We've all seen races end, right? But Zeno's paradox says motion and time are trickier than they seem. This one's so addictive that even mathematicians like Newton and Einstein wrestled with it. Want to know how deep this rabbit hole goes? Don't stop now, the best is still coming. Okay, here's where Zeno gets really trippy. The arrow paradox. Picture an arrow flying through the air. Cool, right? But Zeno says, hold up, at any single moment, that arrow is frozen. Think about it. If you pause time right now, everything's still. Me, you, that arrow. So if every moment is just a snapshot and nothing moves in a snapshot, how does anything move at all? Is motion just an illusion stitched together by our brains? This paradox isn't just ancient philosophy, it's a sneak peek into quantum physics and how we perceive reality. Mind blown yet? If you're still with me, smash that subscribe button, because we're about to tie this all together in a way you won't see coming. So what's the deal with Zeno? His paradoxes aren't just puzzles, they're a wake-up call. They scream that reality might not be what it seems. Motion, time, space, they could all be tricks of the mind, and Zeno figured that out 2,500 years before we had slow-motion cameras or sci-fi blockbusters. Next time you're walking, running, or even binge-watching YouTube, think about this. Are you really moving, or is Zeno laughing at us from history? If this video messed with your head, drop a comment saying, "Zeno got me," and share it with a friend who loves a good brain teaser. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because we're diving into more mind-blowing mysteries soon. See you in the next one.